professional research fellows, 4 in number in Kenya, because we have other fellows outside the country, but we focus on Kenya. So we have 4 professional research fellows that we are supporting through this program, and they will share with us their projects, their research projects, so that we all understand what this accountability for water program is all about, and provide these fellows with the support that they need.
The point I'm putting across is that research, like most other societal issues, keep evolving. New tools, new ways of doing things keep emerging, right? And particularly for our continent, Pascal's desire is to be able to give our researchers the necessary tools, the most up-to-date tools, so that they can use those tools to address the pressing development challenges in the continent.
And even at the global level, how are we going to use that evidence that is coming out from the research? That is accountability for water. We use that research to make more informed decisions through involving the communities, the people in that country, and even at the global level.
So for classmates, mainly in the water sector, like I said, we are more concerned with the governance, to improve governance, because we believe that everything, or at least most of the things that we do, or some of the issues that we have within the sector, they rise and fall with governance.
Is to introduce our professional research fellows, and please note, they are called professional research fellows because they are professional and they are working in different institutions that focus on water and sanitation.
Now these learning cafeterias maybe they developed, especially the times when Mumia Sugar was in operation. It attracted many casual laborers and they settled around the Mumia's area, the company area. When the company closed, some of them had nowhere to go, so they remained there and they just tried to make a living from doing small things out there. They have a lot of challenges when it comes to the provision of water.
So I just put this here to again further quantify the need for citizen engagement. And so when we're talking about inclusion, we are saying that it goes beyond just improving access for those who are excluded, but also to empower people to engage in wider decision-making processes.
I need to come up clearly with a research design and the sampling procedures, and then ask me to decide on one aspect. I should not look at awareness creation and data dissemination.
So my research objectives, my main objective is to investigate the impact of inadequate incentives and penalties in ensuring accountability in solid waste management. And then the specific objectives, I would like to analyze how inadequate incentives affect accountability by different solid waste management stakeholders. We also noted that there are challenges with regards to accountability gaps, and this, when you look at the WRM subsector, from our literature review and our initial engagements with the stakeholders, we have noted that the limited or the little budgets that are allocated to the WRM subsector, you cannot actually show the results. It's very difficult to account for these limited finances that are being allocated to the WRM subsector.
Thank you, colleagues, for your
insights and comments to our research. This is really coming at the right time.
I'm Orlando Samuel. I serve as the executive director at Pamoja Trust. Was that clear?
That's clear.
Thank you very much. So we host the Urban Governance House. And one of the things that strike me with the Water Governance House is how academic you are.
This is not a purely academic exercise, right? That, you know, one of the reasons we came for PRFs, one of the reasons we subjected you to several weeks of training to equip you with the right methods, with the right tools to ask the right questions, to answer the right, provide solutions to the challenges you face.
When you talk of these things, conceptual frameworks, theoretical framework, maybe it could help in your studies if you can look at this deeply, including maybe some implementation framework, so that we don't stop at you analyzing the problem.
Today, and to the fellows, I know we've got this journey from us. We've gone back and forth with your titles, with your objectives, research questions, but you know, it's a learning curve. And one thing, you know, as a researcher, it means you're a student, so learning never stops. Even from this forum, I know you've learned a lot, and I'm hoping you're going to implement what you've learned. And should you feel confused along the way, I'm paid to help you. So please, don't stop knocking at my door. Alright, so I'll just briefly take you through the plans for today. So as I mentioned, as we are concluding the day yesterday, today we are focusing on Sex for Water. So Sex for Water is one of our programs at Kewasnet, and Vincent and Susan will talk more about that shortly. And it's one of those programs that we already have evidence on. So we are going to hear, you know, that evidence from the team. And we'll also discuss a policy brief on the same.
So we have a number of key advocacy messages. There are 6 in total. Allow me to just rush through this. So the first one is sextortion violates provisions of the Constitution of Kenya. We know water is a basic right. It's constitutionally addressed. Number 2, sextortion is serious yet silent. Not many people are bringing it up. People are scared to address it. That's the second one.
We did these studies, then we went ahead and we have been collecting individual stories from the survivors within the community. So we'll be launching a book. We are still looking for a title. It is just now, you know, women confessing the violations that have happened to them within the informal settlements. There are so many stories. Benazir has so many stories that she has collected with her team. So we'll package all this in a booklet and share, because our aim is that we want to expose these parts.
I'll just share in brief. As we look at this issue on sextortion, we find that it's something which has been normalized within the community. And so in the aspect of normalization, then how do the communities also receive and perceive the information that we are sharing with them? And also how do the water vendors and the service providers also take up what we are trying to communicate within the project?
It's not clearly defined, and one of the reasons we indicated that it only covers top-down perspective, because it speaks about the people in authority or violate the rights of women and children, and so it's not very clear about the bottom up. How about these other violators of the women rights in regards to what we
went through the policy brief as presented, the different sections. As a summary now, picking from what you can read, observations and activities of the group.
Because it's been a very long journey. Personally, it started for me in 2009 actually. But in Utafiti Sera house, it started in 20 February. So it's been an interesting journey, and this is the story.
This section is on discussing the house forecast. Where do we want to go from here as a house? So yesterday and today morning, we discussed with you the projects that we have under the water governance house, and we discussed 4 accountability for water projects that our peer devs or our professional research fellows are working on. So that is accountability for water umbrella. And this morning, Vincent and Susan shared with us the sex for water work. So now, how do we bring those two together? And how do we now bring in the new ideas, thanks to Sam, on how to move forward as a house?
So I'd really love to have one of our next house meetings happening within Kibra, where these challenges are faced. We sit down in the community and listen to people. Even just listening to me is success. Just sitting there listening to the communities that are affected by these issues, and letting them pour out in whatever ways they can. If we can create that safe space. This is one of the things I emphasize about Utafiti Sera all the time, that it has to be a safe space for people to express themselves, whether they're facing government, whether they're facing civil society, or not.
I want to say thank you very much to the Kawasa team. Of course, thanks to Chief. I'm told it's called Chief, he's not here with us today. And I want to thank Wayne and Joanne and Susan and Wiki, who are all together putting a lot of efforts to make this